Hello YouTube, I'm back with you. Apologies for the slight delay in bringing you videos. Had a bit of an issue with YouTube, not quite sure why or what happened, but this is it. We are back with that Mitch Relph show. Let's get started. I'm not singing although, just like the song, I'm just going to play the song. Bit of a title song if you like. So, yeah.
This place is hot, so glad you made.
Well, hello YouTube. It's been a long time. It's good to be back. Hopefully now I am allowed to upload videos. So if you're watching this, then it's been a success. If you're not watching this, then, well, there's a problem. Now this is that Mitch Relph show. Do excuse the sign behind me. For some unbeknown reason, when I decided to make the title, that's blind, iMovie automatically put in that Mitch Relph, that Mitch Taylor show. This is that Mitch Relph show, so I will make sure that next time it does say that Mitch Relph show. Now this is going to be kind of the same as Friday night. Obviously there is going to be a few differences. Just bear with me. We seem to be going on to screensaver mode. Hold on. I appear to have lost the remote for the Apple TV. No copyright there intended, Apple. So small, I don't know where I've put it. Well, it's on the floor. So, now this week, we're going to be doing some movie reviews. Now there's one thing that kind of questions me. I don't know why I'm holding this, by the way. It's no good. It's not even plugged in. I'm going to be talking about the new James Bond film, Spectre. Now first off, I would like to say that I thought, out of all the Bond films, my favourite has to be Skyfall. I really, really enjoyed the Skyfall film. Then I saw Spectre, and well, you know, who wouldn't want to fly a plane around in Mexico? Can't say I've ever wanted to do it, but you know, if I was given the chance, so I guess it would be an option. The best bit, I think, or one of the best bits of this film has to be James Bond falling or jumping from one roof to another, and the building collapses, and he just slides down the wall and lands sitting on a sofa. Because that happens, doesn't it? That always happens. Always, always happens. It's never happened to me, but I guess I'm just unlucky. Ben Whishaw, I think that's his name. Apologies if I've pronounced that wrong. He returns as the quartermaster. He's the one that is there to try and protect Bond, and he has to keep track on where Bond is. And what I think is really good is the fact that Bond is in a completely different country, and after M says to Q, I do hope Bond's in London, Q turns around and says yes, when he's actually not in London, he's actually, again, you know, somewhere else in the world. And then he lies to M and says yes, he's in London. He's in Chelsea. But he's not. We know that. They all know that. But because it's scripted, Obviously they don't know that. So Ben Whishaw's fantastic again in this film, as he was as well in Spectre, in Skyfall. I'm talking about Spectre now. I have one downside to the film Spectre, and I am very sorry to everybody here. As you know, my videos can and may and very will offend some people. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. This is my review of the Spectre film. I was not very keen on the title song, Writings on the Wall by Sam Smith. Sam Smith is a very good singer, don't get me wrong. I have heard some of his songs and they are very good. But the song's Writing on the Wall does get on my nerves. Especially if you're out and about and you hear the song on a constant, on a constant mix, if you like. So, I'm not a huge fan of the song, but other songs by the artist are very good. Now, we all know that Bond films are known for their long intro. They've always had a long intro. Probably takes up half the film. But it does give you a very good time, if you need to go to the loo, to get up and go. Now, I remember when I went to see the film in the cinema, it was quite good because I had to go to the toilet. So it gave me enough time to get up to watch the beginning bit where he's flying around in the plane and chasing people around in Mexico. It gave me a good time to go to the loo, and I came back just as the film had actually started, properly. So the long intros are good if you need to go to the loo, but you've got to time it right, because otherwise you're going to miss the film. Now, I had to watch the film again though when it came out on DVD, because in the cinema there were people, kids were running in and all of that. So it was hard to watch the film because obviously the youngsters, the kids that were coming in weren't actually old enough to watch the film. So they'd obviously just paid a normal ticket or even just walked in. So obviously there were bits that had been missed, so it was good to watch it again on DVD. Dame Judi Dench is just a fabulous actress. She played M, as Bond fans know. She was the head of MI6 and Bond's superior. This was taken over by the phenomenal actor Ralph Fiennes, who, as we all know, played Voldemort in Harry Potter. Now, it's not going to happen, but I've always just had this vision. What would happen if Harry Potter was interluded with Bond? So I just have visions, and tell me if I'm wrong, or tell me to shut up. But how cool would it be if Voldemort was the new M in Bond? Bond, only I can live forever. Gets the wand out and does the flick of it and holds it there to keep Bond in shape and kind of knowing where he's at all times. But that never happened because it's two completely different films. And I just love that M, who was originally played by Judi Dench, Bond, there is a particular scene where Bond is watching a video that has been created by M before she got killed off in Skyfall. And I just love when Bond says, even death doesn't stop her working. So, obviously the film, I'm not fully sure, but I'm kind of guessing that Spectre carries on from where Skyfall left off, or it's part of Skyfall, I don't know. But you kind of get the impression that Dame Judi Dench, who played M, knew something. So she's basically helping Bond to you know, kind of help him, you know, continue his journey. C, just the character that played C. Bond said, "I'll call you C." Obviously, change goes on. You know, we have to go through life. We have to make changes, and we have to move with the times, as they say. Technology is moving on, you know, very, very quickly, and it kind of makes you think that the character of C was brought in to change the whole of MI6. He wanted to get rid of the Bond, the MI department, and he wanted to, you know, bring it to the 21st century. But he was killed off at the end. So what does the future hold? Will we be seeing more of C? We'll have to wait and see on that one. So yeah, that's what I think of the Bond film. There is one thing that does, I don't know, confuse me, is that when Bond is with M in the office, they have a discussion about, you know, about why Bond was in Mexico, and what he did in Mexico was bad. You know, it caused a riot, I think you could say. But it does question me, because Bond says, "Oh, I was on overdue holiday." He was on like a long overdue holiday, and he happens to be in Mexico and cause havoc. Because I go for day trips out, and I just happen to be there and, you know, save the day. I don't really, but, you know, if I did, then it'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You know, just suddenly being out and saving the day, and then coming back and getting into trouble, being in the newspaper, and then saying, you know, someone saying to me, "What was you doing there?" So I just happened to be there. You know, just happened to be in London, or happened to be, you know, wherever I was at the time, and, you know, it does happen. You know, we've all been there, I'm sure. But yes, bring on the next film. Like I say, generally it was a very good film. I've seen Skyfall quite a few times. In fact. Quite a few more times than I would probably see any other film. I will give Spectre another watch, because once you watch a film a few times, it kind of grows on you. So yeah, it is a good film. So definitely check it out. And I do apologise for me waving my hands around. Really annoys when people do that, but that's for another video. I've been Mitch Relph. This has been my review on the new Bond film Spectre. I will see you again very, very soon. But for now, goodbye.